Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Let me just check a setting here to make sure that you can hear me. Yes. All right. So once again, welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. I got some reports that these videos are a little bit jittery, so I will actually watch this one and see. And if they are, I will figure out what's up with that. I think it's probably a bandwidth issue. I live in a cement house, and that is actually very cool when it comes to tornadoes and hurricanes, global calamities, EMPs, all of that. But wireless, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Just for the records, yeah, you buy a cement house, you're going to want to hardwire that thing. Not that you really can run wires through the damn walls in a cement house. Anyway, with that said, welcome home, Bitcoin superhero truth seekers. It is Tuesday, and it is a glorious Tuesday. It is June 21st. The market's looking pretty darn interesting. Let's just rock through, take a look at it, get a bit of a snapshot, and be happy and get out of here because this is an exciting time, and we want to get back to trading. So I'll do what I can to give you some idea of what's going on in the world and global markets and crypto. So the crypto, basically the Bitcoin rainbow chart, as many of us may have seen it before. I can click on the image here. It does show basically, when you're in the, beautiful buy zone. And if we do look, we can kind of see where right now we are kind of in the beautiful buy zone right there. You never know if the rainbow is going to hold. I see some different versions of it here. But anyway, the crypto rainbow has been around for quite a long time. And it's really the Bitcoin rainbow. So we'll see how this works. But we are, even though we're down a little bit on the way up, since the last halving, I would not sweat it. Which I should have pulled up kind of like the official crypto rainbow, because the real one, actually the Bitcoin rainbow. I wonder if I can actually, let's see if real quick I go to Google, we go to Bitcoin rainbow chart. Just go to images. Is that it? Sorry to hold you up here. I think this is it, right? Yes, crypto rainbow chart. So here's the actual source. I will stick this in the live chat, so you've got it. In general, it's been around for quite a while. It really has not changed, and as you can see, we're in this sweet buy zone right now. So let's see how things go. It's an exciting chart. Like I say, I put this in the live chat. Take a look at it, see what you think. I think it actually does reflect reality to some extent. And like I say, when you zoom in, we are here in the sweet buy zone. I'll retweet this. Boom. Okay, now looking at anything else, good enough. Looking at the Bitcoin trading volume explicitly right now, today we're at 3.6 billion. That is not bad. Above 3 billion is good enough. Bitcoin has, throughout some serious volatility the last few days, it has stayed above 3.5 billion pretty much as far as volume. That's not bad at all. Now, I find that BitcoinTradeVolume.com has the best, most accurate volume. Cryptometer.io is a bit optimistic. It says 5.8 billion. One thing that I do like that it shows is over the last 24 hours, it's been like a 31% buy, 68% sell. We've been dealing with some serious sell-offs, and I do believe out here the numbers on the outside are like the last hour, I do believe. So last hour it's been 50%, buy, 49% sell. So there you go, gives you an idea. Definitely Bitcoin's been dealing with some selling pressure. Looking at FinViz, it's an exciting day because the Dow, NASDAQ, S&P in the green. Dow up 2.13%, NASDAQ up 2.39%, S&P 500 up 2.37%. We're looking at futures yesterday, and we did see that definitely the futures looked positive for this morning, and of course they opened positive, and it's good to go. So great. Bitcoin's very tied to the S&P 500. You can lay the charts over one another, and you will find that there's hardly any difference. So it's good. S&P 500 is good. Big indexes are good. I like seeing this, and it's a nice pump for the day. It's been a nice consistent move up throughout the day, and I definitely dig it. Here is the S&P 500 companies. As you can see, except for Meta, which I don't think anyone cares if they're in the red. good. In general, maybe a couple others are. Oh, look at Netflix are. Well, there you go, Netflix. Go woke, go broke. You deserve it. Anyway, with that said, in general, it's a nice, beautiful green day in the S&P 500, and therefore it's kind of a green day for Bitcoin, and it's a green day for the crypto market. It's wonderful. I like seeing the world happy. Looking here at U.S. oil, top left-hand corner here, we are looking at $109 a barrel. Definitely was kind of dumping the last couple of days. It's found support on the 50-moving average on the daily chart. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll start rocking back up. One thing I'm very, very curious about is as we move towards the 4th of July weekend, what the price of oil is going to be, because that's when I think people are going to really notice food inflation, item inflation, goods, non-perishable item, whatever stuff, things you buy at Target and Walmart, and also, gas. And this is going to be an interesting weekend. Well, it's not this weekend, but it's the one coming up after. I'm watching the oil prices really for that this coming 4th of July weekend. I think we might see, I don't want it to be too much of a doomer, but maybe even civil unrest. We're going to see an interesting 4th of July because I think some of the inflation that we've been having, which, let's face it, it's like 30%, at least, right? If you buy the food in your house and you do things like that, then you know that inflation is definitely not, what was it, 8% last month? No, it's pretty crazy. So I think we really are in hyperinflation, and I think when people are going to really see this is when America kind of gets up and moves around, starts to buy things on the 4th of July weekend, and begins to go to their grandma's house, visit relatives, maybe fly somewhere, etc. I think they're going to go, wait a second, the world has changed. So I see the 4th of July weekend as it approaches being a bit of a revelation for many people. So whatever you do, make sure you got your chicken feed and make sure you got your whatever you do to prep, be ready, because I think we're going to see a different world, possibly 4th of July weekend, maybe a weekend that wakes the world up, the Americans up, unless they're drunk on Coors beer and Pace salsa and cheap ass GMO mutant corn chips. Anyway, U.S. dollar, the DXY, indecisive little doji today. No big deal there. Nice is the S&P 500, of course. It opened, bam, powerfully. I like seeing that. This is going to be, hopefully, a V-shaped recovery, like down and up. And if that happens, especially if we break this 50-moving average for the S&P 500, start moving up, I don't even care if it's from friggin' retarded money printing, whatever it takes. If that happens, it's going to be great, and it will give a lot of people who are in crypto and the market, etc., opportunities to get out of lame ass positions that they may have gotten stuck in. So with that said, looking at the US Tech 100, green day today. Last couple of days have been green, getting ready to challenge some of the important moving averages like the 20 WMA. I can dig that. Gold, red doji today, or red candle today. Silver just barely holding onto a green candle today. Both kind of challenging some moving averages. So we'll see how those go. Not a great day for gold or silver today. Looking at the top 100 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now coming in at 20,909. Looking at the top 100, most are in the green. It's a beautiful thing. Celsius has been rocking big time recently. Zilliqa is doing great. Waves, well, it's been making waves. See what I did there? Anyway, waves is really rocking. Uniswap rocking. That means people are buying those serious shit coins over there, and that's a good thing. Filecoin, I like it. What a great project. Phil up 12%. Shiba Inu rocking 37% right now. Shiba Inu has been a rocket ship to Pluto. I'm glad to see that. Doge is up 11%. That's really nice. I'm really glad to see Shiba Inu up, because Doge is just Doge. It exists. Do what you want with it. We'll see what its future is. But Shiba Inu is actually a very elaborate and powerful and for real ecosystem out there, and I dig seeing it do well. Polygon doing great, 8.3%. So anyway, it's just a wonderful thing. Theta up around 3.7. Its run up is beginning to kind of peak right now. So if you're in Theta, be careful. Anyway, guys, it's a beautiful day. I love seeing it. I love seeing the market do well, and today is definitely doing quite nicely. One thing that does spark my interest, that kind of gets my attention here, is that despite the good day in the market that we're having, when I look at the volume on the exchanges, on the big ones here, it's mostly still down. We're not seeing green. Green is very rare right now on the big exchanges as far as volume. So got a couple that have some volume in the green, but for the most part, looking at like the top 50 exchanges, we're not really seeing many that have a positive volume. So let's see how it rolls. Beware of that. When volume is low, that's when you can get a lot of volatility, I have found. Looking at derivatives, basically longs versus shorts with leverage on Binance. I tend to look there because that's where the volume is. Volume is down almost 10% last 24 hours, but we are coming in at 56 billion. 50 billion is like a mediocre day. 60 is okay. 70 is really great. Above that is just wonderful. So we're just kind of hanging out there, doing all right. Volume low. And ultimately, so is Bitcoin volume, but any day above 3 billion, I'll take it. Any day between 3.5 is getting to be a good day. So it is low, but it's all right. We will get there. And of course, as always, Crypto Meter is a bit overly optimistic. It says that it's 5.1 billion. It's probably not quite that high. But in general, we're seeing a buy bias over a sell bias. So let's see how that rocks. But the last 24 hours, it's been pretty rough. Now that's just funny. This confuses me. I don't want to lead you wrong. I got to research what these are. Here we go. This one here, 24-hour sum. Okay, this is funny. This was way different recently as far as a bias. I think we're probably seeing some serious maybe buy volume starting right now, because this actually has updated. It wasn't that good earlier. We'll look at the charts here and see what that is. This has definitely changed quite a lot. And it's showing the last 24 hours. I think we really had a bit of a bump in volume just recently, like while we're sitting here chatting and smoking cigars and drinking wine in the man cave. Anyway, Binance longs versus shorts, 50% long, 49% short. That's really, really close. To me, that means it's very indecisive. No one knows what's going to happen. So beware, because no one knows what's going to happen. So Ethereum, 52% long, 47% short. Really, both these for Bitcoin and Ethereum on Binance, where the volume is, longs versus shorts, sincerely indecisive. And that would make sense seeing what we've been seeing. All right, let's go to the 45-minute chart first. Oh, that's fun. Look at that volume. Look at that dump. I want to just let me actually expand this out a little bit. I'll try to make this video fast because, honestly, if it takes too long, it even starts to bore me, and I'm the one doing it. But here's the deal. We have this beautiful upwards channel. Oh, and this is not too pretty. I like this is a 45-minute chart, and I know that it is that. It's a 45-minute chart. Let's go back over here to the daily chart, not to confuse anybody, but this fib sequence starts way back in the middle of March 2020. A lot of time in here. It's very, very sticky. It really works. This is a very, very good fib sequence, pulling a lot of time. I like it. It's powerful, valuable. I think it has a lot of, a lot of reality to it. The daily MACD tangent has turned positive. I like that. Not a positive cross yet, but a positive tangent. That's very, very, very powerful. How does the 3-day look? 3-day has not turned a positive tangent yet. When it does, if it does, that's going to be wonderful. Now, something you can see here, especially on the 3-day, kind of pulls the data in a little bit, helps you see it a little bit better. It's a middle of March 2020. So when this fib starts, everything sticks very, very tightly, very, very well. You can really see, like here, where the 618 golden pocket has really stuck, has really been powerful. Also, you can see down here where the 786 fib level has been a place where Bitcoin has stuck before. As we can see here, we are bouncing on that 786. I'd rather bounce on the 618, but when you get down to that 786, if you get a firm bounce there, you definitely have shaken the weak hands. You have retraced. You are definitely ready to run from there. And I was really kind of watching where if we didn't catch that 786 and find a good bounce there, that's where I really would be concerned. And myself, after hours, I'd probably be stocking shelves at Whole Foods. Not a bad deal. I could move my way up in the company, a couple, years. I could be, store manager. Just kidding. Anyway, I would get fired first for being an idiot. So anyway, guys, this is a good level that we're bouncing at. And as you can kind of see, we have a beautiful, nice, strong, let me go to a 4-hour chart or 4-hour candles. You can see a nice looking, oh crud, it's here. You see this nice V-shaped recovery. I like that. So if I play this a little bit, you guys get the idea, you know. I like it. Bam, bam. So nice recovery, perfectly balanced off at 786 fib level. It makes sense. And we've been moving up long enough that I kind of have confidence that we will probably stay moving up. Something I do like here on the 4-hour chart. We have gotten above the 20 WMA. We've also gotten above the 50 moving average. I'll take it. That's really, really a beautiful thing. So we're looking pretty strong. This bounce is where you would expect to bounce, and I like that. Now looking at the 45-minute chart, as you can see, we're kind of dumping. There's no joke about that. We're heading down a little bit, so we'll see how far this goes. We've had this beautiful upwards channel, and something I like about it is, well, I can't exactly say we've had higher highs in a row. If I want to be a little bit creative, I could kind of say where you've got, you know, here's a high, here's a higher high, here's a higher high, just maybe barely a equal high, higher high, and a higher high. So, you know, it's I'm being a little bit, you know, taking a little bit of creative license there, but we're kind of seeing some higher highs. You know, I think so. I think it's possible we could call those higher highs. Anyways, we're moving up, and here on the 45-minute chart, we did break through the 200 moving average. I like that. In general, it's a strong looking chart. I like it. Nice, beautiful upwards channel. But right now we're breaking out of it. We're breaking below it. That's not too phenomenal. But we are staying above the 200 moving average. It's all about, will we just make a bounce here? Are we going to go back on the 200 moving average and make a bounce there? If we do, great. If not, if we go below it, and that kind of sucks. That's just the way it goes if that happens. So Bitcoin definitely is seeing some sell pressure. Let's see where this ends up. Looking at its indicators in general, it's funny, we're seeing some sell pressure here, but we're also seeing here in the stochastic RSI here in the 45-minute chart, tangent is about to turn up positive way here in the oversold level. And then generally indicators look pretty good. So let's see what happens. Definitely seeing some sell pressure. We're going to see, is it a 200 moving average bounce at around like 20,400, or will we bounce before then and get back in this channel? I would like to see us get back in that channel and continue moving up. Not too far above is the 314 moving average, which is a wonderful thing to cross, and that's right around 20,900. Looking at Shiba Inu. Oh, look at that. So Shiba Inu has been really, really pumping recently. I like seeing that. Its indicators all look pretty good. It's a bit overbought right now. We're seeing some serious sell pressure here. Let's see where that lands. Something a person who's a bit crazy might do is you could kind of pull a fib sequence right here and take a look at it and just see where this thing retraces to. If we could get down to like a 5.5 fib bounce or a 618, that'd be wonderful. This is a lot of upwards momentum. Let's watch that dump happen, and let's kind of see where it happens and how the indicators look. Maybe SHIB will continue up. Maybe I will get into that. Right now, not ready to. The market's kind of dumpy. Waves is looking wonderful. As you can see, it's beginning to retrace also. I'm going to do a fib. How about, where, you know, I'm going to go down here. Let's see how that kind of works. Not too bad. You can play with where you actually stick it. You can put it here, more likely. Or you could even go here if you want it. Oh, crud. Anyway, guys, I won't hold you up sitting here playing with my fib levels, but I will watch this guy here, and let's see where it retraces to, where it bounces. Definitely waves versus tether could be an interesting play. And the way it's pushing, indicators look good, like it's gonna get over sold pretty soon. You can also look at waves versus BTC. Oh, I don't see waves, BTC. Okay, Binance, Kraken, Bitfinex, KuCoin. So you can play this a lot of places. Yeah, strong chart. It's beginning to bounce actually against Bitcoin already. Oh yeah, it's turning up. I like it. So one to watch, maybe with waves versus Bitcoin could be definitely a play. How about SHIB? How about SHIB versus BTC? You can play that on not a lot of places. Bitfinex, Uniswap. Forget it. Don't even bother. Anyway, guys, a little news before I check out. Waves versus BTC might definitely be an interesting trade. Take a look at that. Take a look at Waves versus USDT. That could be a good one too. Definitely Waves. Let's see how it retraces. I thought I'd share this story real quick. This is a drought-stricken Lake Mead, less than 150 feet from Deadpool. If you watch Lake Mead, Lake Palisades, Lake Mead, that's where, basically, if we go to the bottom here, millions of people in Arizona, California, Nevada, and parts of Mexico could experience devastating water shortages. This is no joke. There's something going on here, and you might really want to take note of this. Like, look at these pictures here. Will this pop up? Let's see. Can I make this bigger? Look at that. Dam in 1983. Look at that. And now in 2021. Whoa, that's heavy stuff, isn't it? And there's this one character. A lot of people taking pictures of this boat. But, if we look here, we got, May 2022. May 2020, May 22nd, 2022, there's this beautiful old speedboat that sunk out there. Here's June 14th. You see, you can't quite see it from the right angle. That it was only about, anyway, you'll see it here. Here's June 14th. Here's June 19th. As you can see, it's even lower. And if you were to, so anyway, there you go. These pictures don't quite show it as well as it could, because people have been taking pictures of this thing for a while. The water was like up here not too long ago. So this thing has definitely been quite the indicator. I wish somebody had kind of like put dates on it, little marks or something. Now you can walk out to this and walk around it. And it wasn't long ago before you could not, you get stuck in the mud. So, if you live in this area, or, if you don't, just, this is something that I would just, put out there, because this is insane. And it kind of goes to show how we run our resources like we run the market. It's all about just, short-term gratification. Not that I have any problem with that, but I'll share this article if one, cares to check it out. This is a huge, massive disaster. It affects millions of people, and it's dumping so fast. And the dams are going to have problems making power pretty soon. Not to mention some of the pipes that actually suck water out and such like that are now exposed. They're having to use deeper pipes, deeper outlets to get water. Literally, we are living through a disaster. Every day this gets worse, and it's stunning. I wish I had better pictures to show you, but it's insane what's happening by the month and by the week. This is insane. So anyways, don't be surprised if I just don't. Well, there could be a mass exodus from this place, because I don't know what you do to stop this kind of water flow. It's just it's people don't stop taking showers. They don't stop watering their yards. They don't stop playing golf on golf courses. It's insane. I lived in California. I lived in Colorado when there was extreme water shortages and rationing, and people just, you gotta just pack up your car, get a U-Haul, and get the crap out of there. Sell your house before it doesn't have any value if you live around here, because the shitstorm is coming. Well, Bitcoin truth seekers, Bitcoin truth seeking superheroes, I'm glad you're part of the peaceful revolution. I hope this video was smooth. I'll check and make sure, and I'll fix it if it wasn't on the next one. I'll figure out how to get some more bandwidth to this computer. I gotta get like a internet relay booster if need be. Anyway, guys, smite the devil with the truth of crypto, of Bitcoin. Take care. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here for the peaceful revolution. Talk to you tomorrow.